Fish on. Sweet. All right, so I wanted to talk about two lures that have replaced Rapalas for me. So the runner-up lure, my second choice generally, is the Maglip. It's made by Yakima. It's very similar to the flatfish, has a little bit longer bill. It dives, or the flatfish runs pretty flat, and it dives anywhere from the 2 inchers, which is a little smaller than this. This is a 2.5 to 5 feet, all the way up to the 4.5, so that dive 15 to 20. The great thing about this lure is you control it at a range of speed. You control it as slow as the flatfish at a mile and a half an hour, and as fast as 3 miles an hour for these little ones, and the bigger ones even faster. They have a similar action to the flatfish where it's that really tight, fast wiggle, but they also have what's called a skip beat action where they pop off to the side occasionally. And especially as you get a little above, I'd say 2 mile an hour, that skip beat action really, comes into play. So that's my runner-up. It's a great lure. Spends way more time in the water than Rapalas for me. Catches a ton of fish. Then, if you've seen any of my videos, you've heard Lyman lures. So this is a 3-inch. It just came out this year. There's also 2 inchers and 4 inchers. These lures are flat fishy. They have great erratic action. It's unpredictable. Looks really cool in the water through a range of speeds. Anywhere from, for Lakers, sometimes I'll drop all the way down to a mile an hour briefly and then speed back up. And going after browns, I'm trolling 3.5, 4 miles an hour with these 3 inchers and the 4 inchers. And they flat catch fish. They cast really well. They're super versatile. So you can use them to cast. They float, they dive a different range of depths. The 4 inchers run roughly 10 feet. And these 3 inchers and 2 inchers, I figure they run about 5 feet below the surface. And I just can't say enough about these lures. Once again, if you've seen my videos, you've seen them catch a bunch of fish. I catch bass, rainbows, brookies, browns, Lakers, kokanee. I've caught a kokanee on this lure, about a 15-inch kokanee. I was going after Lakers. They hammer fish, catch a ton of fish. So if you're looking to add some trolling plugs or some casting lures to your arsenal, I would highly recommend you get some of these Lyman lures. And if you're looking for a really killer backup trolling lure, those Maglips are a great second choice. So they put a ton of fish in the kayak and in the boat, and I just have confidence in them. Okay, fish on. Sweet. So this is on the I think it's on the 3-inch red dot frog, and I hadn't even turned on the camera because I was just deploying, and I got a fish on, so we'll take it. I'm all bundled up because it is bitter cold. It's like 23 degrees, foggy, snowy, and chilly. I was going to go further up to another lake, and looks like a rainbow. Nice one though. Oh, stop. Yeah, I was going to go further to another lake, but there's at least a foot of snow. And so I decided to not push it any further and just stop here. And okay, there we go. It's a nice one. We'll take it. Oh gosh, another one. Oh, did I lose it? Dang it. God, that thing. sweet, he came back. I love it. Feels like another good one. Feisty. Sweet, so I'm cruising pretty fast. I'm mostly staying above 2.5 miles an hour. And you know, and doing lots of turns like I usually do. And this feels like, ooh, good fish. Another rainbow. Woo! Easy there, buddy. Okay. That is a pretty one. Wow. Right in the side of the mouth. So there we go. 3-inch green dot frog is doing work. What a beautiful rainbow. Just beautiful. We'll just keep at it for as long as I can tolerate it. Sweet. Feels like a good one. So I switched things up a little and I put the flashlights on here, and then I actually have the 3-inch Lyman Special running behind it. And I'm using that long leader I was using a few videos ago. So it's running probably close to 4 feet behind the flashlights. I had a couple hits and was just thinking, maybe I need to, reel it in, make sure everything's all good, and then we hooked up. So we'll see what we got. I'm kind of hoping for at least one brown today, but I'll gladly take these rainbows. This feels like decent fish though. Another rainbow. Not a real big one, but it's a fish. There we go. Right in the bottom of the jaw. I stuck a worm on it, as you can see. There we go. We'll get him back in the water. Yeah, fish on. Sweet. Okay. So that only took, 4 minutes. And it's hooked up. Feels like another rainbow. Just judging by the way it's fighting, but we'll see. Feels about the same size. Yep. Almost identical to that first one. Whew, it is cold. All right, we'll keep at it. Later, dude. Oh, sweet. So I was just gonna change stuff up, and I was reeling in this, right at the kayak, this 2.5-inch cracked frog mag lip, and probably, had to have been just 10-20 feet. And what a pretty bow. Just pretty. Love all those speckles, and yeah, cool fish. We'll get it back in the water. Okay, fish on. Sweet. I just checked the flashlight for weeds. I decided to redeploy the mag lip since it had caught a fish. And now, well, 8 minutes later, it caught another one. Doesn't feel like a real big one, but we'll see. Oh, it's getting angry now. Yeah, it's just make sure. About like those others, maybe a hair bigger than the last few. Oh, buddy. Once again, just a pretty fish. Yeah, just healthy, thick, beautiful rainbows. Later, buddy. Okay, cool. So there you go, cracked frog, 2.5 incher. All right, fish on. Sweet. Well, this is gonna be definitely my last fish of the day. I'm frozen, the rods are freezing, the eyelets are freezing, everything's freezing. The boat ramp's right here, so I'm gonna get this fish off, turn into the boat ramp, and call it a morning. It was a quick trip, but a fun one. Oh, that's a nice fish to end on. See if I can do it without net. Sweet. But you know, it's nice getting up here this time of year. The bad weather, you have the lake to yourself. Usually the fishing's good, and you know, the scenery's beautiful. I mean, if you can, on that little maglet, if you can tolerate the cold, then usually you can catch some fish. I mean, look at that beautiful, beautiful fish. So off it goes. Well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you want to know when I'm dropping more, hit that bell notification. Once again, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. We'll catch you later, and fish on.